In today's video, we're going to install a set of these SumoSprings International Sumo Springs. Essentially, this is like an overload spring that goes in and replaces your factory bump stop. So, here's the bit of information they send with it. And here's the directions. Basically, we're going to start with jacking the daggone truck up. So, let's get that done. So here's what the bump stop setup on the back of these trucks look like. Essentially, the reason you're putting the frame up on jack stands and letting that axle drop a little bit is so you have ability to get in here and work. Now, it says you should just be able to pull down on these and they come out. So that was pretty easy. Simple enough. Alright. Once you have the factory bump stop removed, the directions that come with these say, starting on the driver's side, remove the existing factory bump stop cup, blah 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 blah. Select either SumoSprings item A from the box, place the top plug shaped end into the retainer cup. Ensure the SumoSprings is firmly in place by pushing and twisting until the SumoSprings is held in place by the internal tangs. Now, I don't know how well you can see it in that video, but there's two little tangs in here. One right there, one right here. So we're going to take our new overload spring and we're just going to put it up in here. And we're going to push and twist. Got to get my good hand in here. Until we can get those tangs in place. That's a little tight of a fit. Alright. Well, there we have it. That lip is above that tang. And that spring is in place. So you can see that those stick down a little bit farther than the factory bump stop, that's for sure. So let's slide over here and do the passenger side real quick, and then we will be done with this piece. Camera cut off just as I was getting that side in. But it took us about 8.5 minutes to get both those installed. So now what we're going to do is jack the truck back up, pull out our jack stands, then let the truck down, and we are finished with the install of those Sumo Super Springs. So you all have a good one, And we'll do an update video the next time we have this thing hooked up to a trailer. Here's a picture of this truck loaded without the helper springs. For all you guys that take your trucks off-road, this will be important to you. There's the difference between the factory bump stop and these Sumo Super Springs. So, alright, so here's a good comparison to that previous video. And this excavator actually weighs about 800 to 1,000 pounds more than that tractor. It's a 4,500 pounds operating weight. So these Sumo Springs, I can tell you, I towed this about 65 miles yesterday, make a big difference in the amount of felt body roll. And also you can tell that the it does keep the truck from squatting quite as bad. So honestly, I think they're really worth the money. They do make the truck seem more stable when it comes to sharp curves on the interstate at speed and things like that. That being said, you know, it's still a light duty truck. It's just like anything. Just because it feels more comfortable doesn't mean that it can haul any more than it could before you put them on there. But it does make the driving experience far more pleasurable. So if y'all made it this far in this video, I know it's not the best one, but thank y'all for watching, and y'all have a good one.